Hello, we are back with Owlet showcase matches. Starting up on the majors, it's me, Pip, your play-by-play caster, and with me today is Massive on the color. What's up, Massive?
How we doing, Pip? We are going to see some great games ahead of us in these showcase matches.
Absolutely. Showcase matches always absolutely brilliant to watch, as it's not just about winning, it's about showing your individual ability, just showing that maybe you're someone who should be picked up for a different team.
All of these players here are looking to get on these team slots. They are fighting for their lives, fighting to keep this game going.
And the first stage for their fight will be Lijiang Tower. What do you think about Lijiang? What are we going to see from either team, probably?
Lijiang Tower often has two main comps that go into this, and that's often dive and goats. So we're going to want to see how these teams can play with the speed, how these people can communicate. That is what we want to be looking at here. If they can't get their communication down, they have no chance whatsoever on taking this map.
Absolutely, and it's communication with a bunch of people who you don't really know as well. So it's more about your innate ability to get along with people rather than just having a team you play with a bunch. And I think that's really important in, someone who wants to get into a team, who wants to play in a league, who wants to make it as an Overwatch player. You need to be able to get along with people.
That's just so true. In the terms of these kind of games, you just need to learn to work together. And looks like we're gonna go ahead and get started into this match.
I'm really, really excited by the double Pharah pickup and the Mercies to go with them.
Pharmacy can be absolutely dangerous on this map. It's going to be very dangerous for them to even try to attempt to take that bridge. If we see any boops off the start, that can easily just spell doom for any team.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, it does look like the red team's a little bit better equipped to deal with boops with the Tracer, Winston, Diva, as opposed to Ryan, Zarya, which will be prime boop targets on this blue team.
The Zarya, we might not see a whole lot of utility coming in from into this, and the fight's starting to break out here.
Absolutely, and let's see who can get this early fight. Moving in, Reinhardt just swinging his hammer, trying to do as much as possible, but getting blocked out by this Diva really, really effectively. Ramza continues to push in, taking a bit of damage, but he's got to stay back, otherwise his supports are just going to let him die out there. Meanwhile, they do manage to get the D-Mech on the Diva. That's absolutely huge. They're able to now push in without that defense matrix protecting. There's not much the red team can do here, as Key is going to pick up an early kill onto Yaxman, and there is the big pickups from the tanks. That guy Tyler just going to kill himself to try not to stall himself out, but a really early take for this blue team.
Losing that Diva so early for the red team here just absolutely was what ended that fight. When you lose one of your tanks like that's just so fast, you cannot think to keep pushing in, especially against the Ryan and the Zarya. They're going to just eat you up when that happens. At this point, we're going to just keep seeing them keep poking at the bridge while red team takes a while to decide where they're going to go with this push.
Absolutely, and as you said, it's all about this Ryan Zarya just putting massive damage on. Both Pharahs just spamming away, trying to make something happen here, but the switch to McCree is going to put some more pressure on this blue Pharah. But no, they still win the fight, and red team's going to pull back and regroup.
Big initial pick there coming from Alejandro onto that Mercy. Taking out that Mercy that early in the fight really just pushes them all back to spawn. You cannot push in without your Mercy.
And that's a big jump from the Winston. Let's see if he can make something of it. They pop the Pharah as well. He was just a distraction. I love this. He falls, but they get 2 picks off of it. Both the DPS fall. But it's a big res from Extreme Meme to keep them in this. Both Mercies with the Valkyries, and Extreme Meme goes to the DPS, and he does get it. He kills Tyler. Meanwhile, Tiny Hippo picks up 2 picks of his own. The red team being absolutely crushed on this point after what looked like such a good start.
That Pharah ult was so good to open up this fight with, but there was just no follow-up with it. The tanks and the other DPS just were not able to pick up anything from that. And that is what just needed to happen. If they were able to collapse on that ult, it would have been an easy win for them. That was just poor communication there.
Absolutely, and I mean, we cannot discount the res from Extreme Meme to push them back into it, getting that DPS back up, but they're going straight in. Red looking for a fast play here, out come the ults, and that's 2 really early picks for the blue team, followed up by a 3rd. They are using a lot of ults here, though. Fight does look to be theirs.
The red team has no chance to take this back up. Xenox is just doing what he can to just keep this going, but there's just such a little life left.
Saying that when all goes bad, you summon a Wrecking Ball. Prez Gamer move around, but the Shatter, too much for even the Hammond. It's just Lucio on
Coming
Mercy.
down to
Even
just the
coming
Mercy, the sports.
Just the ultimate stall, but this map
He
is
has just been cleaning up here, just seeing his targets and just very much focused fire. And that is really what you want to see when you're playing a Pharah. It's just such good focus. It is just absolutely strong play from all of the blue team here.
absolutely, and not just was it strong play, it was a shutout win on that point, 100% to 0. It's not good if you are this red team.
The red team just really doesn't seem to be like meshing in the end. They had the one amazing ult coming in from Xenox, but you can only do so much with that. We needed to see so much more. Now when we're switching up to control center, we're gonna want to start seeing a lot more goats. Pharah can do some work, but not as strong. Looks like we're gonna see a bit of a modification of goats, bringing in an Ana and a Hanzo coming in from blue here, so that could be interesting. Alejandro was doing very well on his Hanzo.
Absolutely, like you said, there were multiple times when he was getting that opening pick, and let's see if he can find it. But actually, it looks to be in the red team's favor this time, as Yaxmin does win the Brigade 1v1. That's absolutely massive, and with that, they can be able to push forwards. Prez Gamer is going to win the Ryan 1v1. The Ana in a really dangerous position here. She might fall. D.Va's chasing her in. Let's see if he can find her. No, it looks like they're just going to pull back, and that's an early take for the red team. They are going to get a percentage on the board this fight.
As soon as you lose that Brig and that main tank, those two picks, you need to get out of there. You cannot even plan on surviving losing those two.
It's a beautiful fire strike from Prez Gamer there to get his ult up very, very quickly. And there it is. He's going to find Pharah off it. Let's see if he can get the pick though. And that's huge. But the counter ult, it's huge. The shadow ride. Oh, Ramza gets 3 picks, looking to get a 5th. As he's just putting massive damage onto the Lucio and the Moira. Lucio taking big damage here, gets charging away on the D roll, but it doesn't go according to plan.
Still such a useful bomb there. Ramza thought he could save it, but he was not able to get it there. This is anyone's fight at this point.
Oh, but as you said, Key absolutely demolishing the last point, coming in, showing why he was your player of that last point. But no, Tyler just gonna swat him out of the air. Looks like the red team have actually managed to hold just.
This past fight was so back and forth. Ramza was just playing absolutely textbook until he just happened to get just to the slightly wrong position with that charge on that bomb.
Absolutely, and here they come again. Let's see what they can happen. And there's the
grab.
grab. Oh, they pop both support ults, but it can't do anything against the dragon as it comes in. Ramza just looking to push home this advantage. They've already used 3 support ults on this red side. There's not much they can do as Ramza just swings through their backline, clearing them all up.
That was really well played from blue, not using too many ults, only using 2 in the end, and Alejandro's already 77% to another ultimate. And the fact that they have 4 other ultimates coming in, this is going to be such a big fight for blue. Red has to work very hard to have any chance of taking another fight back.
Absolutely, and Prez Gamer looks to be the person to try and make that play. There's the nano onto Ramza though. He was really, really dangerous the first time. He's got the shatter. He's going to try and find an angle for it. Right? Oh, no, actually, he's just going to take the damage from the nano. Oh, that's a huge anti-nade though.
Very well played from Ramza, not having to use his shatter, being able to be conservative with that. You don't want to waste ults when you don't need to use them. That is always something you really want to look at from your Ryan, and any main tank for that matter.
Absolutely, and the ult situation's about even on either team here. Could go either way.
Looks like they're trying to get a flank here. That's a big grab.
A lot of ults pop simultaneously. It's genuinely difficult to see who's
Oh,
won. Oh, it's Tyler! Oh, it's Tyler! It's very easy to see who's won.
Of the game.
It's Tyler! Tyler won it! And with that, I think they might have taken the point. Blue team might be able to make them test, but it's going to be rough.
After 85%, you have almost no chance. You have 1 fight left, if anything, to get there. Blue team is likely going to having to lose this point. That was the biggest possible ult from Tyler. He's got to be proud of that.
Oh my lord, and with Prez not wanting to be upstaged actually, he's going to get 2 picks of his own. Alessandro is going to fall, has his Ramza, and it looks to be and even up by the red team in a pretty convincing fashion here.
That's a big rev, but no one else there to help him out with it. And that's gonna end up flipping it here right over to red team. This is much better than that first point. That is what we want to see with them working together and comboing those ults. The fact that Key was able to pick off 2 with his initial barrage there as soon as they threw that grab in, but Tyler still being able to come in and just wipe out, what was that, 5 or 6?
It was five, and then Ryan killed himself. I'm shaking. It was lovely.
That was absolutely wild. I don't think I've been that excited about a D.Va since watching Overwatch League. So this is going to be really, really great rest of this match.
Absolutely. He's looking to keep on that GOATS comp that the red team were running to such great success in the last round by the looks of it.
On this map, actually, when we're looking at when we're looking at this map here specifically, Pharah does have an advantage because she does have that high ground capability.
Absolutely. On Night Market, just being able to fly around as Pharah is absolutely massive. Ramza, though, doing big damage. He's going to get the pick onto Yaxmin. That's what he needed. That's how they won the first fight last round. Let's see if they continue it. Ramza pushing forward. Not going to get the kill off the charge, but with the Pharah behind doing huge damage here, Moira, D.Va, just some of them taking a huge amount of damage from Key here. He is going to demake the D.Va. Tyler going to get Ramza, but not enough, as the blue team do look to concisely take this first point.
He has been the player to watch on our blue team here. He and Ramza both have been just easily cleaning up whenever they're able to work together. I mean, we can't take any credit away from Extreme Meme. As a Mercy, he is playing just how you want to see Mercy play. Not getting in the way, but able to get off those sneaky and, in the end, kind of dangerous reses. But those reses have been able to flip the game.
I mean, absolutely, you cannot discount the fact that a res is basically bringing a person, like another member, onto your team.
Another big thing here, he has Barrage. That can really open up this fight. And it looks like he might be actually looking to put one in there. There it is.
He pops over the top, gets 2. He's not going to get a third off of it, but that's all he needs is Alessandro is going to get the finish off of it.
The Shatter comes in and helps wipe it out. That is a huge play here. Really, the Shatter wasn't quite necessary. They could have lived just without it, but that did help clean him up quicker. And when it comes to control, every percentage point, it always counts.
See, what I'm looking forward to on this blue team is they look to be pushing towards that Hanzo grab combo again. It was so devastating in the last point.
Dragon Ball is one of the best ult combos in the game. Anytime you can get it off successfully, it's amazing.
Massive pick from Key. They're getting the early kill on Tyler. And there's the dragon combo we were talking about. But it doesn't even matter. He only gets one off it, but it doesn't matter. It's Key is wiping out all on his own. Big boop onto Zarya. She goes flying. Blue team continue to hold.
Key, I would not be surprised if after Key's performance, we see him go in the first round of the draft. He is just cleaning up this match. This map so far, he has just been doing everything he needs to do. And he doesn't even need to switch. He's just cleaning up, and an Extreme Meme on him, and just taking care of all of it. We see a grab coming in. That's 2 in there.
But Key, as you said, grab's big, but Key, oh my lord, 3 for him. Teams are asking if they can pre-order this man before the draft. That's how well he's playing.
The Key might as well be paid DLC because you want to get as much value out of him as you can. He is the new loot box system from EA. He should just be getting as much as he can in terms of what he can earn.
Wait. Oh,
right. That was
play of the game.
Such a massive bomb. That was absolutely beautiful. I'm still surprised. I'm a little surprised. I can't deny that I went to Perez there, but still, nonetheless, huge bomb. Really well played from both sides. He is just taking over and holding on to that blue team. He and Ramza are just holding on and pushing through, while the rest of the team helping out. But it really comes down to Key and Ramza.
Would you say it's a one-man team?
I would say it's a 2-man team. I'm putting it down to Key and Ramza here. While Extreme Meme doing some work on that Mercy. He doesn't need to do a whole lot when they're not getting damaged. Because they're not getting damaged because the red team is getting wiped so fast. It's impossible for them to get.
Absolutely. But I mean, obviously, while we are going to talk about Key and his incredible gameplay, a couple of players that I think have really also shone has been Alexandro on the Hanzo on this blue team, and Prez Gamer with his Reinhardt on the team B.
There's been quite a few times where we're able to see Alejandro pick off Red's Mercy immediately as soon as the fight starts, and that is such an important kill to start it off with.
Absolutely, especially, and I'm really interested to see what happens on King's Row. King's Row, a map where Pharah's very good, where Hanzo's very good.
I'm very much on attack here. Again, Goats has been always very popular. Even but Sombra Hanzo or Sombra Doom even have always been absolutely just crushing it on this map.
Absolutely.
Sombra Sombra's one of those characters that is one of the highest skill cap characters in the game easily. But when played correctly, can instantly just wipe out an entire enemy team. I consider Sombra more of a support than a DPS, just for the fact that her hack ability doesn't really do as much for her as it does for getting the entire team to say, hey, let's kill this person, wipe them out super quickly.
It almost can feel more like a stun than an actual kind of move by her. Like you said, it's just like a Discord orb or a stun in a way that it just isolates someone and says, this is who we should be diving.
Exactly, and a Sombra and a Zenyatta together, that can so quickly turn the tides of a battle. But if Red are actually running the single tank comp, that'll be wild. I'm assuming Prez is gonna switch. He could easily be memeing me, and I expect he'll be memeing me. Oh, there's a song. There's a sim pick.
Speaking of memes,
please pray for. I pray for a sim. I pray for a sim pick. It's gone.
Really interesting. The blue team have picked the usual kind of Widow bunker comp, but they haven't actually gone up top where you put it. So I'm excited to see what they try and make happen here.
As long the issue is with this comp, if Red is able to take high ground here, they stand at 0 to no chance. Tyler's coming in looking for that scouting, just trying to see what they have so they can really decide on who we're running. Tyler switches over to a D.Va to try to take care of that. With a Narissa shield, you can only do so much against D.Va bomb. D.Va bomb can easily wipe you out.
Absolutely, and let's see, Alessandro on this top angle, gonna see if he can find one, maybe two headshots, but up against Ghost, it's limits what he can do, and in they go. Big damage coming out on either side. Alessandro and Key both falling exceptionally low. Red team seem to be in the lead here, and there goes Tyler. Moves up, gets the instant pick onto Widow. That's absolutely massive, and he pushes down, finds Ramza. Extreme Meme looks flex to fall, but no, it's Tiny Hippo instead, and Key and Extreme Meme just taking huge damage on point. A very early take for this red team.
Yaxim being able to take two out of that fight, and the Discord is just being clean. Every target he discords dies within seconds. This is very strong Zenyatta play. As someone who plays a lot of Zenyatta, this is what I love to see. And you can tell when someone's able to clean up the Discord that easily, that means there's that communication. With characters like Zenyatta and Lucio, you need this communication. That's what they're getting on the red team here. And Tyler's immediate pick, ooh, Xenox.
Oh,
buddy.
That was a shot. And they're going to push in on it. Rams are winning the Reinhardt 1v1 onto Prez. They're also going to look to find Yaxim on this Zen. Are they going to continue forwards? They are. They're going to try and hold at the archway. This is really bad if you are the red team. Rams are pushing up. He's going to look to see if he can find the brig. They do.
They go for the stun camp.
Oh, they get the arch hold. This is huge.
That is a very bad team fight for red team. They just might have gotten a little too excited after that such quick win. They're just going to immediately push back in, and just be absolutely taken down by blue team here. Ramza just saying, nah, this is my corridor. Step off.
I like this. They're just going on the full flank. Gonna look to see if they can get some value off of Prez's ult, I assume.
That is a big purple, being able to take out 3 of them there.
Oh, the nano's massive. I love this. They nano and speed boost through. Tiny Hippo and Key picking up kills of their own. And let's see what this Nanozari can do. But no, it's Ramza and Alessandro gonna get the final hits. Red team again getting demolished by a beautiful little counterplay there by blue team.
They're working like goats, just moving in as one big unit and just taking it out. When in the end, it is more of a death ball. But they're able to move and just keep cleaning up. Key and Panda both have their ultimates, and that's a high noon. If Key's able to get a really good utility off that can completely swap the way this is headed.
Absolutely, and look at this, he takes the high ground position. Out goes the ult, let's see what he can get. Nothing as the D.Va protection is good, but Prez Gamer falls to Ramza. That's terrifying. The Grav does come out. along with the deep bomb, and somehow it finds Extreme Meme. That's the kill they needed. I don't know quite how they managed that, but yes, they push in on that, getting 3 additional kills. Pushing on, they're going to see if they can find Red Panda or definitely Alessandra here. Any kills they get now are massive staggers. They get him, they're chasing Red Panda, but he's going to get the full heal up from the health pack.
That was a really smart grab there, being able to separate the tank from the healers out, totally just allow Tyler to pick off their main support. When you lose that main support like that, your team has a very little chance of still winning that fight.
The red team are getting excited again. In they go, and the shatter! It somehow goes past the Reinhardt, but it doesn't matter, as Press Game gets a beautiful charge onto Ramza. The trans comes out, but against the beautiful little anti-nade from the enemy Ana, it shouldn't do anything. But Tiny Hippo is isolated here. They're going to find him. He's falling exceptionally low. The Discord's big, and he does go down to Heartbeat. That's absolutely huge. They've got to push in on this. They've got 2, 1, and they're there. They're on the point. That's absolutely everything they needed. And they might be able to find Extreme Meme here on this corner. Beautiful play from the Red.
Losing Ramza as fast as they did, that just absolutely destroyed the blue team's hold. They can't do anything for that.
I don't even know how that happened.
Coming in with another. Oh, that's big!
It's huge!
What a stun coming in! No, that wasn't even a stun. What caused Prez to drop his shield there?
I think he was just trying to run away backwards, and as soon as the shield dropped, Key took advantage, getting 3 beautiful little kills for himself.
That was a big ultimate from Key. He's got to be proud of himself there. Running this double hit scan, you might not have the burst damage capability, but when you're able to get those ults off like that, that is just beautiful. That is what I would call textbook Overwatch.
Here we go.
That guy switches over to a Widow from. Tyler switches over from a Widow to a Diva, or vice versa. Sorry.
Yeah. You gold. Oh, he does get the pick though. That's absolutely massive. Are they going to push in on this? No, as the grab comes out from Tiny Hippo, but an even bigger sleep. It's huge. As Xenox is going to find Ramza, and they're going to push in on this. They're going to take everything they can. As they get Key, the sound barrier comes out, but it's far too late, as they've already lost 3. They also pop the nano boost as well. They're just looking to try and hold this with just Zari going massive. But I love this Ana 1v1 in the backline. Heartbeat is going to win it. They're pushing up. Alexandra is going to have to pull back though.
The last game might have come down to a lot of to the tanks and the DPS, but this game is all about the supports. Heartbeat has just been cleaning up on this last push. He is getting those sleeps, and that's a big shatter!
It's a big shatter. They do manage to get the grab off in time, but I think it might be too late. Yes, as they've already done so much damage, this blue team. The shatter to save them. Ramza.
That's gonna easily flip the fight right back.
Oh.
Tyler just has to end up jumping down the well and killing himself. Into the abyss you go, Tyler. That was an absolutely game-changing ultimate from Ramza there. That really helped them take that. That was very smart plays. We have a switch over to a Genji here as well, which against this comp could easily, with how many squishes they have, could easily just wipe out with a well-placed blade, especially a nano blade.
Out comes the rally from Alexandra trying to hold it. I'm actually going to push in. They want to see the take this fight. I like this play. Pushing in, not giving the Genji any room to make a play happen. They're going to keep going. Ram's doing big damage. The Anti comes in, but it's huge! Shatter is massive from Press Gamer. This is what we were talking about. Extreme is going to pick him up, but it's too late, as they've already got 3 kills. I say that. Key in the backline, going to get 2 of his own. It's definitely not all over yet.
They need to take out this Tracer. Tracer keeps taking out people in the back. He's doing everything he needs to. Just let Orion be by himself. Your team is be able to take care of him. That is a huge stagger getting present that late. They're going to have a very difficult time getting a full push in on that last point.
How many kills did he get in that final fight? Was it 3 or 4?
I counted 4 from Key. Key's showing that versatility now, showing that he can very well play McCree, Tracer, and Pharah. And all 3 of these we're seeing really, really strong plays. The blade comes in.
Blade comes in to see if they can make anything from it. Doesn't look like it, but that guy Tyler gets a beautiful boop, but it's not as beautiful as the shatter from Ramza, showing why he has been absolutely dominating here, as Key and Tiny Hippo get kills of their own. They're trying to make something happen here. The ult's huge from Pharah. She does get 2. It's a 2-on-2 on point. Genji and Zarya, but Tiny Hippo's gonna pick up Genji. It's just, oh, look at this. The solo on the Lucio is gonna find Red Panda, but Key is gonna find him, I think.
This was just really well played coming in on that hold. That swap to Tracer was vital to this chance. He is just cleaning up still. He cannot be stopped. Stop this man, please. He needs to calm down. He still has how many more maps?
I don't know. I assume all of the ones he's going to be playing in the Owlet tournament, given that, I mean, come on, who wouldn't sign him?
If he doesn't go so quickly during the draft, I don't know what's going on in these coaches' minds. He absolutely, and Ramza as well. Ramza has been just cleaning up. His ult management and his ults in general have all gotten utility out of it.
Absolutely. But like you said, it isn't just about the DPS this time. I saw a lot of really big plays from Tiny Hippo actually on the blue team, getting a lot of Zarya picks, which is crucial, especially if you're running, you know, Rein Zarya, where Zarya has to be that DPS player, really.
Oh, definitely. And Yaxim also kind of an unsung hero here for Red Team. Yaxim and Heartbeat really kind of took the entirety of their push. They're the ones who I kept seeing the most in the kill feed. And they're the ones I want to keep seeing more from. Heartbeat was just killing with his Ana. Just absolutely wiping through. And the Zen is just such a good pick as long as your team can work with it. And they're able to finally start getting those picks with it, especially in that first push on the first point. They really started working well with Yaxim.
Absolutely. Oh, and you see, so this is what I was talking about the double sniper bunker up on this balcony.
It makes it very difficult to push in for blue team here. But a Genji is very strong against a double sniper. As long as he's able to get past those shields.
Gasworks moving in. Looks like they're gonna take the tick for free at this beginning. And Key and Extreme Meme getting instant picks of their own. This is what we were talking about every player on this team making huge things happen as the kill feed is lit up with 5 kills, 6.
At this point, I do want to point out Ramza, who's been playing main tank this entire time, is now playing an Ana and Extreme Meme, who's been playing our healer the entire time, is on an off tank. The only people who are playing their same roles are Tiny Hippos switch to another tank, but a main tank this time, and Red Panda is still on that Lucio.
I don't know what's more surprising, the fact they switched or the fact it seemed to work.
I think it's just showing the true versatility. That's what they're wanting to show here, saying, "Hey, we know how to play these other teams. We know how to play these other characters."
Absolutely, flexing is so important, especially in this meta where, you know, everyone says it's just about goats, but there's so many different comps you can run. People who can flex to everything is unbelievably useful.
This is definitely going to be a really strong comp from Blue here. Big pick initial from Key.
Absolutely huge sleep onto Key, though. He does try to do the blade, but the sleep is massive, holding him back. But I don't think it is anything compared to Extreme Meme's beautiful anti-nade.
Heartbeat has been easily just cleaning up with that Ana, though. Just getting those sleeps we need to see. We're seeing Ramza and Extreme Meme swapping back to their proper roles here.
I don't know what they're doing. It's kind of fun, though. I enjoy it.
It makes it a little bit more interesting to watch, right? Seeing them be able to run their own thing. Doing the pretty standard 5 up, 1 on the cart, having Red Panda just doing his little dance on the cart, trying to do what he can.
Oh, I really like this dragon. Look at it. It's a zoning dragon. It splits Tiny Hippo and rams her off, but it turns out even when they're on their own, they don't need anyone's help. They can do this. They get 2 picks. Keep pushing forwards, getting 1 of his own. It's just 3 left, including Tyler on the point. Down he goes.
For the majority of this game, this has been so one-sided. Blue team just being able to easily just get together, find their targets, and clean them out. Ramza just really just showing what he can do. An Extreme Meme. We have not been giving this dude enough credit throughout tonight so far. He has been, just on all of his supports, been very, very strong on just being able to not only heal, but get great utility out of his anti-nades and sleeps.
Absolutely, yeah. It's the fact that the sleep counts as a Genji blade if you play it right. Oh, Alejandro with a huge pick onto Tracer here. Now goes the Dragon, not using it as zoning or using it as a damage ult, and he's going to find gas roll off of it. But he also splits off the Reinhardt on the brick. This is huge. They're pushing in. The Nano Rhine goes big. They're getting 1, 2, 3. They've got to keep pushing, though. He trying to find it. Here comes. They've got the Shadow. That's all they have left from Ramza here. They've also got Red Panda Soundbreath, but I don't know if they even need to use it.
Heartbeat trying to do what he can to get the point.
And there's the Shadow.
Solo shattered.
Oh, it's
Chris switching over to a Hammond. When you're scared, just pick Hammond. Just spin around on point, spin to win.
Oh, look at that tackle onto Xenox, picking off the Doomfist. Doomfist was going to be the person who turned this around, but Ramza just continued to swing. It's the Nano Hammond.
Nano Hammond.
Swinging around Hammond.
Just keep spinning.
He here to ruin the fun. Getting 2, looking for a 3rd onto this Hammond. Press Gamer somehow still alive. Down he goes.
Press Gamer, why did you stop spinning? You were doing fine. Don't stop spinning.
Don't stop spinning. It's just Yaxim and that guy Tyler left on point. That's all they've got left. As Yaxim falls, it's just Tracer. No, Anna's here now. They're all just trying to stall it out as long as possible. He's back. Get back to spinning, Hammond. Here comes out and the spin begins.
Spin to win.
Renegades. Oh, Ramza with another shot.
Ramzu has had enough of this Hammond. He just wants him gone, just out of it. Get away from that spin.
And that's it. Another quick win for the blue team here. Red looked good on that offense starting off, but blue looked absolutely dominating.
This has been really coming down to Ramza, Extreme, and Key. Again, this play of the game from Key was absolutely insane. I'm trying to see where this. Yeah, just a fire strike is what caused Prez to drop his hammer there, or drop his shield. Do not fire strike when there's when there's a McCree ult right there, man. Come on, silver decisions.
Silver decisions. But no, that is a 2-0 lead so far to this blue team. I'm afraid though, this is where me and Massive have to leave you.
It has been a wonderful time casting this match. This has been a great match to watch so far.
Absolutely.
Thank you for letting us cast for you guys tonight.
Thank you. We had a great time, and after a short break, we will be back with a new set of casters, some fresh voices, and hopefully some fun new games.
Hello and welcome to the fourth block of the Showcase Showdown tonight of Owlet, the Adult Swim version, because we're going on pretty late, 10 p.m. My name is Love Gangster, and I'm sitting alongside Jarati. And Jarati, you excited for tonight?
You know I'm excited for tonight because one thing, it's late night. I can cuss as much as I want to.
Our producer is very happy about that.
So I want to go over real quick all the players on the team. I wrote a little bit of fan fiction. We start off with Scuffed. He has an SR of 2,661, and let me just say his play is disgusting.
Okay.
Next on Team C, we have Tiny Hippo. Love, did you know that hippos are the world's deadliest animal in the world?
I actually do not know.
A tiny one could just be just as deadly in Overwatch?
Probably, depending on who they play.
We have Rush Piert, which I'm just gonna go. That's a Rush reference.
Yeah,
we have Yaxum.
All right, that's it for now, because we're about to start Jarati.
We're talking about Yaxum talent right here.
Okay. Just be sure to pepper in the rest of that during the match, okay?
All right, we also got Key. Will he be the key to victory? We got Ramza. What does the lead singer Metallica sound like when he says the St. Louis Rams? He says St. Louis Ramza.
Is that what you came up with for his name?
Yeah.
Really?
It was tough. We got Gas Roll. Give this man some butter because he's on a roll. We got Extreme Meme. Just give a Rage Face a pair of sunglasses. You'll be pretty good right there. I want to see the Yao Ming Rage Face with some sunglasses. Okay. We got Red Panda. I can't even read this. Hey, Love, you know what I read the other day? This panda is amazing. We have Xenos.
Just stop.
You know how Xerox is a copy machine company?
Yes, I know. Yes.
Yeah. Who do you think they copied off of? And lastly, that's guy Tyler. That's my guy Tyler. And we also have Labasco on Team C. Need some Tabasco because he's so fiery.
That's great. So we have both the teams running some version of goats.
Who would have ever expected goats in my Overwatch?
We have Ramza just going in deep.
Dude,
very
we're
aggressive.
Some walking forward right now from Ramza. That guy Tyler takes out a pick, but we see Rush Piert and Tiny Hippo also take down the two healers. So maybe you're going to see Team D kind of fall back.
It seems like
Team C fall back. There are two people on the point. So let's see Labasco. I don't know how to pronounce it. Look at Labasco go! All that's left is Azari on the point. We got Key and Labasco just doing work on the point.
Yeah, big work by both of them.
But we see the Ana. We see a very old lady going on. We got our two supports onto the point. We're going to see Team C try to see what they're going to do here because one team is a lot more. There's an ult by Key already.
But gets no one with the ult, so a little disappointing coming out from Key, and he's taken down. It seems like Red's going to come in and basically smash the front line.
Gets Ramza. Here comes a big fatty shetty. He does get nobody from it. That guy Tyler. That's my guy Tyler right there.
It's a good use of the pun there, Jarati.
I know.
Yeah, it just seemed there. Blue was able to hold the first push, but with only 2 people left alive, and then Red had the respawns a lot faster, so they were able to come in and basically steamroll over Blue.
Yeah, Blue did actually a pretty decent job on holding off the point for a short period, but they just had no supports. The supports are for what would that be? Team C,
right?
And we're gonna see Goats walk onto the point. Here comes an ult coming from Labasco. Doesn't do anything. Shields up. We get another ult going on to Ramza. We got a Shatter going on Tiny Hippo. He gets kind of solo ulted. All that's left is 3 players for Team C. Not looking good. They're purpled. All that's left is Labasco and a Winston. Let's see if this Winston can do anything because it's looking like bad news bears. He does get charged. That's some HGH right there. We're talking Rafael Palmeiras stuff. But he's just going to get whittled down. Is that going to be enough time to cause a delay? Here comes a nice Zarya. But it is only able to get one person. Scuffed is still alive. He pulls out the ult out of nothing, and what a situation that looked terrible for Team C has all of a sudden just flipped its head on top of itself. That was a terrible save.
It's okay. It's a good try. You know, Scuff went all the way from Rafael Palmeiro to Barry Bonds there. He got 4, I think, in that fight, or maybe 3 with the Primal Rage, and allowed his team to come back and knock them off the point. Great job by Scuff and by the HGH from Ana.
From
yeah, from Extreme Meme. No, not from Extreme Meme. Who was
Although
on
it
the
wouldn't be
team?
really the human growth hormone if it's on the monkeys. So we're gonna call it GGH.
Gorilla growth hormone?
So that guy Tyler's gonna try to Doomfist his way onto someone. He gets picked off though pretty easily by the Vegeta. I might switch off of Doomfist right now. I know the other team's running a lot of tanks. Maybe run a Sombra just to throw a little bit. You lost a lot of momentum, and Doomfist, especially in comp play, is very much a momentum-based character. But Key, we're gonna see Key on top of this house. Look at this strategy from Key. He's going in behind him. He picks out that guy Tyler, gets a stick on the Vegeta, gets the kill.
Very
All that's left
sneaky.
is just Extreme Meme and all these 4 people. They're gonna have to kind of wait here and wait for this Team C. Great picks by Key on
great
this
job.
treason.
He's stopping the other team from pushing in, so they've basically just been holed up in that one area the entire time. Their feet have been in quicksand, basically. So we'll have to see what kind of space that Ramza and company can create here. Labasco messing around in the back line.
Yeah, we're gonna see something. Labasco does switch to Sombra. He was doing pretty good as we create. Probably wants to switch because there's not a lot of like Farah involved, and this is not a good sign for Team D right there. They just get eaten up in that little choke point. All that's left is a few people, and they're gonna just fall back again.
Yeah,
So
I
what are
think
you gonna do if you're Team D right now?
They just need to relax a little bit. I think they're getting a little antsy in their pantsy. Like, they get grouped up, and then they don't get grouped up because Key picks off someone, or Labasco is messing around in the back line.
Yeah, that guy Tyler does switch off of Doomfist. He listens to me. Remember, always listen to the Jarati.
Always a big problem. They're now pushing down through main this time. You think
And
it's
here
gonna be-
comes a big ult. They're gonna speed boost through with the Brigitte and see what they can just do. Here comes some ults coming in from response. Are they gonna be able to get anybody with it? Somehow gets Red Panda. I don't know how Red Panda got picked off by that. Here comes a shatter from Ramza on Yaxim. Yaxim is somehow still alive. Here comes a big ult coming in though from the Zarya. Big ult by Gasroll. Are they gonna be able to do anything? Here comes the monkey ult again. And we're talking about Red having this big advantage, although it might be a different color. Is it pink on the stream still? Or it's red on the stream, okay. And we're gonna see some big stalls coming in from Team D, or Team C, excuse me.
Scuff literally cannot die on this point. He's
Yeah,
been on here
Scuff
for the
has just
past
been
minute.
alive for way too long. Here comes an ult coming in from the Lucio. Let's see if they can just get a pick off on anyone. Rush Peart gets killed, but the monkey is the situation. Here comes a big ult from Yamza.
I think they
You
are
know what
able
my
to get
other
it here.
Ramza pun
Was it
going to
Yamza?
be?
If you do with the Yams,
Do you remember the anime? I think it's called Ranma 1/2.
No, no one remembers that anime.
I was gonna make a joke out. Isn't the main character of Final Fantasy Tactics called Ramza?
I don't know. Maybe. That's probably what his name's
Hey,
from.
Twitch
But anyways,
Twitch chat, spam that tyke if the lead character in Final Fantasy Tactics is called Ramza.
God. anyways, that's that was a very good hold coming out from Team C there. They weren't able to do it at the end, but the fact that they held for Red capped at like 6 minutes and 30 seconds, the first point. So the fact they were able to hold for 4 minutes with a lot of stall tactics from Key and Labasco in the backline, as well as Scuffed on that Winston, usually doesn't really work very well with or against the goats, but it was able to work pretty well there. So
Yeah, he had a lot of well-timed ults. I'm a big tank player, as you may know. And so staying alive as a tank is very important. And for some reason, people just didn't notice him.
yeah,
I would have prioritized him, but maybe they prioritized the healers. And remember, this is basically a glorified... None of these people played with each other. So this is just a showcase match, showcase showdown, as you said. What's that
Right.
from? Is that from...
Price is Right. Yep.
So, price of Ramza, I'm going to guess $750.
Is it like a car, or what would Ramza be? Like a truck?
He's currently playing Ariza. That's
Which is
definitely
a Ramza.
truck-ish. Yeah,
That's true.
that's a semi.
God. So, anyways, let's see what Team C can do here on this push.
Team C is going with a group DPS of Key and Labasco, tanks of or DPS of Genji and Sombra, tanks of Zarya, Ryan, and supports of Zen and Ana. On the other side,
see
we
the
have
name.
Teresa, Diva. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, we have Xenox going on the May. Let's see what he can do with that. The wall's
Big
not
stuff
successful.
on that guy, Tyler, on Scuffed. Scuffed is able to get healed through it, though, but that kind of leaves Tiny Hippo in a bad position. Tiny Hippo's about to get frozen. Tiny Hippo gets taken out, but Key and another pick on red team.
They're
So we're
causing
going to
so
see
much
Key in the background. Key is doing work for this
so
blue
much
team.
havoc. And Scuffed is able to jump in because Key and Lebowski.
But let's see what's going to happen. We get some May action. Xenox going in right now. Rush Peart, though, does get a big pick. 2 picks for Rush Peart. Wow, how did they give up this? How did they give us this point? I thought they had the advantage here.
That's the power of the supports right there. That's 3 kills coming out from the supports of Blue. Team C. So, really good job coming from them. We have Tyler causing.
Why don't
havoc.
you just run a
Stop it.
team of 6 supports? That's new Goat's love.
It's new goats.
Yeah.
They'd have to find a different animal instead of like goats. You know.
It would have to be like sheep or something.
Yeah, the sheep. Yeah. We'll see which Owlet team is the first to run the sheep composition.
No, if they do a 6 stack of healers, you gotta call that the Red Cross right there. So they're gonna set up Team D is going to set up upstairs for right now, try to go through this choke point. Team C is also going to go through this choke point, so we're going to see what happens. There's a lot of shenanigans that can happen. The May separates the Reinhardt. Let's see what happens here. I'm blocked off by this May wall, so I can't see. Does look like the Reinhardt gets picked off, though.
You know the May wall is really good when it blocks everyone from watching.
Yeah.
They're able to push in off of it too. Look at that.
Look
People are
at
just
this.
falling.
They're just walking forward on him. Don't go too far forward now. Fall back a little bit. There we go.
What's wrong with walking forward? They're able to get a few
You
picks.
don't
off
want
the
to walk
back.
forward too much.
That's true. You might overextend yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
And now we see them regrouping. And what do you want to see come out from Team C here on this push? They have 4
Team
ults.
C,
Almost
they have
6,
4 ults. Actually, they have 5 ults now. Almost 6. So I just want to see them try to bait out. It doesn't look like they have any support ults on the other team. They can just walk onto the point, even if they have this high ground. Xenox, though, big play again. Let's see what's going to happen here. Oh, my God. Xenox on the... But that's a big play by Lobo. Here comes all the ults coming from Team C. And we're going to see what happens out of here. Not a lot of picks with all those ults. That's how many ults? That's 3 ults. They used 3 picks right there. Here comes an ult coming in from Gasroll. Let's see if that's a double kill. Big dub. Team D holds off Team C right now.
I think that was almost perfect. The only problem I would say, I don't know if it was a communication issue or whatever, but Key, instead of going after the back line with the healers, instead he went after the tanks, which I think maybe stopped the sort of steamrolly aspect of the push, and it caused Red Team to heal up and come back, and big play from Gasroll with his bomb.
Yeah, that was a big play. Surprised to see the Sombra get hit with all the movement options she has. Maybe she just didn't have the teleport in time. I hate when that happens when I play Sombra, when I misjudge my teleport. We're going to see a Widow player on Lebowski going into a bad situation, though. This is not good for Lebowski. Can the Diva just kill her, though? Diva's not doing it! Come on!
The Jukes! Alan Iverson here.
Look at Gasroll gets put into a bad situation. Here comes an ult coming in from the Zarya, though. Are they going to get anything? They don't get the Brigitte, though. That Key gets 2 kills. Lebowski gets a kill. This is looking bad for Team D. What's going to happen here? This does not look good. And we're going to see maybe the difference between these 2 teams might be the stall tactics.
Yeah, let's
We're
see
going to
how
see right here. We're going to see Hammond come in. We're going to see a Moira come in. We're going to see all the stall come in. It's funny, they switched off of May when they had one earlier, and it's been perfect for the stall. Here comes some big kills coming in from Scuff with the net, and here comes, it does not look good for Team D. Yep, that's over.
No, not as good at stalling as the same Team C was last time, but they're still able to hold it. I think they're within only like a minute of each other here. So
Yeah, so like the big
pretty
difference,
close.
right? Yeah, it's a minute and 12 seconds. Both teams tied 2-2. This is pretty close.
Yeah, all the matches tonight have been really close. So all these players are probably worthy of being drafted, do you think? Because I don't know, I've just been very impressed by everyone. I think everyone has done something that's been super impressive tonight.
We got some big plays out of that from Scuffed. Like I said, that guy is disgusting. Let me just say it again. That one was the one I was most proud of, by the way.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah. We got some really good plays out of Key as well. Key's been playing really good on the DPS today.
He's been.
I
playing
was
it
watching
fine.
him last round too. He looks pretty dang good. I think he has the highest SR though, so that makes that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes some sense. Makes some level of sense. But I think everyone else on both these teams have been doing really good. Well, I want to shout out Rush Piert. Rush Piert. Rush Piert. Okay, I don't know if I should say it French or not.
It's P ear. I looked up online. It's Piert.
Okay, Rush Piert. Shouts
Yeah.
to Rush Piert. He's had a lot of great heals to keep his tanks alive during certain areas, as well as a few frags coming out from him as well. Very impressive from the Ana. Usually you don't see Ana fragging out that much, but he's been able to pull it together for things.
All right, we're gonna see. It looks like Scuffed is up here.
He's hiding. Doing a little
Flank.
sneak.
We got the flank Reinhardt low, guys. Here it comes. Oh, it doesn't charge. How about he doesn't get it? Does he get? Oh, he got
No,
Red
he got
Panda.
Red
I didn't
Panda.
see Red Panda on him. And we see the other Ryan get hit too.
Yeah, so what happened there, yeah, he was able to charge into a Red Panda on the Lucio, but he was able to also get the Ryan. And that was perfect for
That
the
is
wall.
a disrespectful play from both Scuffed and Key right there.
Yeah, high disrespect coming out from them. We'll see how Red responds to them.
If I'm TD, or if I'm Team D, if I'm TD, I'm a touchdown. But if I'm
You're a
TD,
touchdown.
then I gotta just walk forward on him. Here comes the Ana though, getting separated again, but they're not dead, but they finally die. Lucio tried to come and save him. That guy Tyler gets taken out. Ramsey gets taken out too. This is not looking good for Team D. They have to try to do something. I don't know if you're gonna run Soldier 76 into this team and do anything. If I'm Labasco, I'm switching. Maybe you can, if you want to play a hit scan character, you can go with McCree and try to get an easy pick on someone.
Well, that worked out for them right there, actually. What happened there was Rush Piert was able to sleep the charging Doomfist who was going into Labasco, and Labasco was just able to just shoot his head when he was sleeping. And they're playing in Safara now, so this might actually be okay for them.
Yeah, here comes
Dive coming out from them now. And he's immediately down. Caster's Curse.
I told you Labasco, so you switched. We're gonna see. Here comes a May ult coming out. They get Ramza and Gas Roll in this ult. Don't get any of the healers though. That might be big. He does get taken out. That's actually pretty big right there. Waste of an ult in my opinion, as the other team didn't really try to do anything to try to bring him back. Ramza gets brought back by the Mercy. We're gonna see an ult coming from the Zen. That's a big ult coming out. Xenox though gets slept darted. Here comes a fatter shatter from Scuff. What are you gonna do here if you're red
Not
team?
much you can do. Oh, Scuffed and Extreme Meme getting pushed off the side at the same time. They were just like swinging at each
Team
other.
kill. 6 seconds left. It does not look good for Team D right now. They're going to need a Christmas miracle, love, and they don't
Well,
get it.
It's not Christmas yet, so no miracle yet. That was a really good play coming out from Yaxum. He got, I think, after the trance, which saved himself. It was perfect because he saved himself and he was able to get, I think, 2 or 3 frags after the shatter coming out. So
We're seeing. I think is that the second time Team C has gotten a lot of kills from their supports, especially from that Zen.
yeah, I think the 2 supports tonight have been just doing a lot of work with getting these cleanup kills. So
Hey,
it's something
remember,
that you want to look for.
Yaximum Zen right there.
Yaxum.
You know, they say the ladies really love the Yaxophone. That was the other one I came off with. It wasn't as good though. So
Jordy,
we're
I don't know
looking
what to say.
we're looking at Team D. Let's see what they roll out. They're looking like they're rolling out a pretty standard team group. Although, is this Diva gonna switch?
We'll see. All they need is 1 tick here, so they can maybe run a little bit of a janky composition or maybe comfort picks, and that might work out. We have a Roadhog coming in from Gasroll. Very interested in seeing how that's going to work out for them.
So do you know what I would be doing if I was red team?
What would you be doing?
Give me a Torbjorn.
You
I
wanna
want to
the
see that
Torbjorn?
Torbjorn meta coming through.
It might throw them for a loop, but if they go Pharah, they have
Yeah.
3 minutes to switch to Pharah. It might be bad for them. I don't know. It might work, actually.
That's what
so.
the Sentry Gun sword aims for, you love.
Genius.
Big brain.
Labasco's
play.
going in the
That's why we
back.
needed Lux Luthor in this game. He's a
true.
true understander. Labasco is going to come in from behind on the Sombra play. You're going to be interested to see what she does.
You might just stay on the point while they fight. Let's see if that's what happens, though.
Nope. Labasco's going to go in for Gas Roll. I'm not a big fan of that hack right there, but she's going to fall back. Red Panda does take out, what is that, Scuff?
Yeah, Scuff died early, so they're just going to back out chill. They have 3 minutes, so they're allowed to do this.
I'm not a big fan of that Hank right there. I want to see the Hank go either on the Reinhardt or on the one of the healers, maybe the Zen or the Mercy. We're just going to see them go through this middle rush point. Scuffed is going to walk forward. We're getting some good heals out of blue team, though. Scuffed and Key, good 2 picks.
That was really good by them.
Shields gone, so this is bad news bears for Team D. Gastro gets taken out. Zen already has an ult. Red Panda turning red right now. McCree's still alive. McCree gets taken out. All that's left is Zen. He gets taken out. Team C. Now you see me, now you don't.
Perfect job from Team C in that second push. We saw Labasco going in on the backline, causing, I think, the gas roll to turn around, which allowed their front line to get completely vulnerable. So we saw them at that moment instantly come in with Key and Scuff just walking straight. Look at the swings. There's Jackson with the 2 kills, and watch this.
Here comes!
The Mercy died there too, so very impressive.
Who is your player of the game? Who would you give your tick marked? It's gone, so you can't even tell.
I think I would give it to Jackson there. He had, I think, was it 68% kill participation with the defensive assists or offensive assists, one of the two. Yeah, he just seemed like he was on point. His ults were, you know, almost always very useful for the team, or at least he kept himself alive, and then he was able to clean up afterwards. So, you know, big shout outs. We don't usually give a lot of love to supports. It's really hard to give love to supports, but I want to give a shout out to him. Big Yaxum.
Dude, big
with his Yaxophone.
Yaxity yak. Don't come back. Actually, come back, please. I just want to shout out Scuffed right there. Scuffed played really good on that Reinhardt.
I think everyone played really well, actually. There was no like real glaring like sort of like problems with either team. I just think 2 equally matched teams, and I think if they were to maybe have a little bit better like synergy with each other. Again, this is sort of like a pickup game, right? So you can't expect the best sort of synergy, but you know, we'll see how these players mature and develop while they go through Owlet, you know?
Yeah, this is our first season of doing a majors division.
All right, majors and minors, the separation.
A lot of coal mining this season too.
I'm trying to think what that joke means. Explain it to me. I'm 100 IQ.
Oh, I'm sorry, you didn't. It's a Rick and Morty joke, so you wouldn't get it.
I would be able to understand it. Okay. You have to show me some clips of Rick and Morty after the show, okay?
Shout outs to Rick and Morty. They're getting another 70 episodes. It's a pretty funny show. Can't complain about that.
Moving on. We'll see what they come out for both sides. What do you like seeing on Watchpoint Gibraltar, Girardi, in terms of team compositions?
So, as you may know, I want to see a Hanzo.
You like Hanzo? What about Hanzo do you like on this map?
What about Hanzo? It just you get a lot of height advantage on this map if you're on defense.
Right.
And on offense, it's just his shield busting so helpful.
So we see that guy Tyler on the Widowmaker. Would you prefer to see Widow or Hanzo? They're both snipers. They both perform sort of different attacks. Well, also a few of the same things. You know, they have long range damage potential, but.
So
you know,
snipers are good. I like on defense. I like people who can take advantage of their height difference.
Right.
Maybe run a Junkrat, but it's tough because with these major players too, it gets a lot more to like the actual competitive meta as opposed to like when you're in the lower ranks, you can run a lot more jank and a lot more like randomness, but in these it gets a lot more difficult to kind of be creative with your game.
Yeah, so we see the classic Gibraltar Widowmaker duel. See what happens in this first push between. Oh, I guess they switched off of the Widowmaker. Labasco going on to the Tracer instead.
So we're gonna see all of red go through this top right area, try to just get high ground over them. And here comes a bunch of dive coming in. Dive gets Red Panda, Scuff gets taken out, Tiny Hippo takes out that guy Tyler, and we're gonna see, is blue team gonna have the advantage here? He does take out Xenox, but the Mercy gets the res out. He's still, you know, causing a problem, but he's gonna have to run back. He gets taken out by Red Panda. All that's left is a D.Va. But they're kind of pushing the point. I wasn't even paying attention to the point right now. They got it pretty far.
I don't think he was paying attention either, so.
Shoutouts to C9 right now.
That was a very risky run by Extreme. Now he gets out alive. He just flew right in front of Red.
Xenox takes out Labasco. That might be a problem if that Tracer keeps on getting taken out right now.
And here comes the dive.
Here comes a dive by the Winston. We're running dive right now. This is tough to run on a pub, or on a pub. We're gonna see Tiny Hippo get HGH, Hippo growth hormone coming out.
That was a really big play coming out from Rush Pierre, giving Tiny Hippo the HGH, as well as getting a few frags too, keeping his team alive.
And we're just gonna see stall tactics coming out from Team C, is it?
Just been so impressed by the supports of this team. So impressed.
Yeah, every support right now is hitting shots. They're playing well. Wow, big loss of ult right there on Key. Scuff does take out that guy Tyler, but in terms of this game, I feel like that trade-off, getting rid of the ult right there, that's tough.
Yeah, that was a very optimistic. Oh, we see.
Here comes an ult from the Zen. That seems kind of out of place. Here comes an ult from the Sombra, and we're just gonna see Rush Pierce get taken out by this D.Va. And we're gonna see the red team kind of fall apart right now. Extreme Meme gets the res on Xenox. All that's left is Key. Key gets ult or hanked, and he's done. Key does take out Red Panda.
Extreme Meme with like the 3K as the Mercy and the res.
Are we seeing a 3K with the Mercy and the res?
Battle Mercy.
I'm talking pot G right now.
So what happened there was that Labasco got the stick onto Red Panda, which caused his team to want to go in. But Red Panda ulted immediately, so he didn't get killed with his trance. And from that, they were able to push in. They were a little greedy.
That guy Tyler gets taken out by Yaxum. That's a big pick right there. Gets the headshot on the Tracer. And we're going to see Scuff comes in with his big old monkey.
He's just monkeying around in the backline, causing a ton of havoc, and the bomb's gonna come out. That's definitely gonna get the
bomb. Is it gonna take out anyone? It gets a double kill. Both supports. The Mercy flew into it. You do not want to see that. Stinks.
It was hard for her to get out.
That was commentator. Remember earlier when we said that the healers were playing perfectly?
Yeah. After getting the 3K, then she had to fly into the bomb, but it was hard for her. There's really
I mean, 3K better than one death, you know.
We see Xenox here in the backline, and now we see Xenox in the.
Yeah, we're gonna see that guy Tyler switch to Pharah. The other team does not have any hit scan other than the Tracer, who is obviously not good for long distance fighting. That guy Tyler's though getting close on these battles.
Huge
Tiny
play
Hippo,
coming out.
Tiny Hippo does get the mech. What is that? McAfee security for the mech for the robots?
Well, didn't she get rid of the mech? That's the opposite of McAfee. Well, McAfee is pretty trash, so maybe it was. But right there, what happened was Tiny Hippo got HGH'd right in front of that choke point, allowed no one to go through, and there's just 4 people staring at Tiny Hippo shooting at him. And with the defense matrix plus the damage reduction on the ultimate, you know, there's nothing really you can do there. You just sit there and you allow them to cap the point. And they're pushing pretty freely right now across this corner.
Team D is walking forward. They are spawn camping them, and they're getting picked. Red Panda gets taken out. Extreme Meme, that's both of their supports, and we're gonna see just problem. Are they going to even be able to stop him? Xenox is doing all they can. Bosco gets a double kill too. Scuff takes out Xenox. Is this going to be a cap already? Are we going to see a cap already?
I think they're just going to stand in front and make sure no one gets in. But
here comes the ult from Red Panda. We're got a lot of people coming onto the point all of a sudden. They waited for the last moment. Here comes an ult from that guy Tyler. He does get a mech. That's a big ult from Casserole. Xenox uses an ult. Are they going to be able to take out Rush Pierce? Rush Pierce does not get killed. This Winston is still alive. He's running backwards along with Rush Pierce. Rush Pierce is still hanged. Gets taken out.
That was a pretty good hold there from Team Blue, but as we can see, they use basically all of their ults. So
yeah, but you had to at that stage because, I mean, it was either all or nothing right there.
I think the EMP might have been a little too much, but now we have 2 ults coming out from Team D with Tiny Hippo with the bomb and Rush Pierce with the nano. So we'll see what Rush Pierce does with this.
We're gonna see Key switch off to McCree, and we're gonna see Labasco switch off to Windowmaker.
I like this. This is gonna be a lot of mid to long range damage coming.
That guy Tyler gets put onto the Doomfist, so it might be a good switch off for them with that guy Tyler playing Doomfist. You can cause problems for some Windowmakers going on, so let's see what happens. That guy Tyler gets taken out though. Ooh, that's a tough pick right there. We're gonna see Team D, I think, just take it. No ults to really do anything about it. Tiny Hippo is going to use his recall. All that's left are these 2 tanks. Casserole gets taken out. We're going to see an ult come in from Key, takes out that guy Tyler, and we are done with round 1.
That guy's Tyler's body just went flying after that ult from McCree. It was high noon, and he just went flopping around. But no, that was a very good push there at the end. I think the switches to Widow and to McCree especially did a lot of work for them. Because basically what you saw there was that the Hammond and the Doomfist were going in and diving in the backline. So all they had to do was just stun them, and both of them died. So good job from them.
Yeah, big thing with the McCree and Widowmaker is if you're Doomfisting and you're going after that Widowmaker, you gotta make sure McCree's not around you. Because that McCree's bad news bears for you.
Mm-hmm. A good little protector. Yeah, it's if you're able to play a little bit more conservatively, not go for those flanks. If you play with your team, you stand back a little bit and you wait for them to come into you, because you know with the Hammond, with the Doomfist, they're going to be ultra aggressive. When they have those characters, you just stand back and then you stun them, and you tell your team to turn around. So that's basically what happened there. So very impressive that they were able to do that sort of level of coordination already, just even though they've only played like a few matches with each other. So
yeah. By the way, I just want to tell the chat, I said Windowmaker on purpose. It's my little joke thing. I apologize if I didn't put that ahead.
I've never heard you say that before.
I said it before. You can check chat. People are saying Windowmaker.
Nope, never.
That's
never.
my thing.
It's okay to admit that you said Windowmaker on accident, Girardi. Okay?
I said it on purpose.
All right, so let's see what these compositions coming out for both these teams are. Kind of a weird team comp coming out from Team D. I do like the Winston, I like the dive-ish sort of thing, but then we have like a McCree and like an Ana and like a Zen. So maybe if
Here comes a big pick on Xenox. Where's the E from Xenox? Is that the select button?
I think
Pretty
so.
sure it is. Don't play a lot of Genji.
Maybe I wasn't expecting it. And Yaxum just got. Yeah, that was the old ball and chain there from Ramza and from Gasrol.
Big pick on Yaxum, and we're gonna see if I'm Team C. I'm just gonna go forward right now. I want to see you walk forward. It's gonna be tough with the Ariza and the pig. Here comes some big picks coming out right now.
We see a completely different push, but equally
Xenox
successful.
get picked again. Xenox get hit by the Widowmaker. The Bosco, Key, and this Ana all behind him. Gets pulled down. That's a big grab from Ramza.
Unable to pick up the purple monkey though, and they're fighting back here.
Here comes Yaxum getting the pick on Red Panda. Tiny Hippo takes out Extreme Me. And that is not good from Team C. I told them that they needed to walk forward, and they didn't really walk forward too much.
You didn't yell at them loud enough, Girardi. They couldn't hear you.
All right. Next time I'll yell at them a little bit
And make sure to
louder.
go into their team chat and tell them. So what do you think they need to do here on Team C in order to push this point? They got really close this time. They were like a few
Get rid
meters
of the
away.
hog.
You think they should get rid of Hog and go something else?
Yeah.
Oh, they were able to get a pick right there on Yaxum. See what they can push in on this.
I mean, you might reverse caster curse, maybe? See if this road pig makes me eat my words. Get it? Because he's a big guy and eats.
He's a big guy for us. And
Here comes
the bongos.
Oh, but he... I don't think he got the hit on Raj. Oh, he did, but he's got 1 health. I'll just throw the healing. Oh, he gets killed. And we're going to see this Teresa get through with that damage boost. But we got an angry monkey going on. They used the boostio. Out of control. Disrespect on that
maximum
boostio.
BM coming out from Team C. That was very interesting though. They were able to use their ults together. The bongos just basically overpowered Team D
Dude,
there.
this Yaxum is in a bad position.
Xenox is going
gets
in.
taken out. Tiny Hippo also gets taken out. They got bad spawns.
That's
They
the
got
power of the Genji.
bad spawns.
Oh.
Oh,
Poor baby
disrespect.
diva.
Team C's going for the DM right now.
mean, what can you do?
Disrespectful. The Bosco's trying to get Xenox right now for going a little too far and doesn't get punished for it. Not a lot of good Doomfist plays so far.
It's kind of hit or miss, and then we see the bomb come in.
That's not a good bomb. Gets a
Look at the
triple kill. What happened there?
It got stuck on the thing. They were expecting it to go over the thing. So,
Oh!
right? So the catwalk. Yes, they were expecting to go over the catwalk, but it got stuck on the catwalk, so it was able to pick up 3. 1,000 IQ bomb coming out there from Tiny Hippo.
We're talking about that Rick and Morty IQ right now.
That was a Rick and Morty bomb.
We're talking Albert Einstein right there.
So, what do you think Team D is going to do here after the...
I don't know. Being Hammond and getting stuck behind enemy lines might not be a good idea. Scuffed is behind enemy lines pretty far, but he's just going to hide backwards. Maybe try to get some healing.
he might be able to do some cheeky plays in the backline. He's gonna sneak back in, but Gasrel's able to push in with that 5v6.
Gasrel gets the kill on Key. Yaxum does kill Xenox. Good pick by him, but he gets taken out by that guy Tyler. Xenox gets res. Labasco gets taken out by that guy Tyler again. We're gonna need to see Key take out that guy Tyler on that Pharah play right now. Gets taken out. Tiny Hippo. All that's left is this hamster. Oh, it is terrifying for that hamster.
It's unfortunate because they had 3 ults for that fight and they were not able to use it. Big play coming out from Extreme Meme. He was able to get the res on Xenox, who was able to get 2 kills.
And what is Yaxum doing with that ult? Oh, he just wanted to use him. He wants to switch. Should have used it earlier then. What are we going to go to? We are going to a Brigitte.
We might see a sort of semi-goats come out. Depends on what Key... No, Key's going to...
Brigitte, what does the scouter say about his power level?
It's over 9,000.
I'm sorry. I told him there would be a single meme in this chat.
Here-
We get a big knockoff. Key with the double kill right there, too. Wow.
Yeah,
wow,
so
this is great for Team D all of a sudden. That guy Tyler takes out Labasco. Is he going to be able to get any other pick? Yaxum's kind of... Oh, he was able to get away. We're going to see if anything happens right here. Scuff going in. Scuff gets Red Panda. Oh, he goes, no!
He went too far.
He went too far. He gets taken out. Way too aggressive from Scuffed. He got... This is what DM does to other teams. They try to out-DM you, and it makes other teams make mistakes. Trash talk is a strategy, love.
The double kill.
We got a double kill from Key right there on the high spoon right now.
Yeah. We're being shown why that McCree is the counter to the Pharah Mercy.
Yeah. Gasrel does take out Key though, but Blue does have to kind of push back, and you know, get together.
You know, I'd like to see a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So we see a switch from the Mercies.
Wow,
to
Labasco instantly takes out Ramza. Big pick right there, but they're gonna have to fall back. I'm not a big fan of them meeting them right here, technically, although this is the best choke point I'd say on this map. It's kind of tough because it's right next to their spawn, so they can just kind of like throw numbers at you. But they're kind of going slow right now. If I'm Team Blue, BM work. Where's that disrespect? You're trying to get...
You're there. They're walking straight.
But here comes the Zarya ult trying to stop him. Xenox is the only one that gets purpled right there. He might stay alive. Xenox stays alive. Ramza takes out Yaxum. How did they not get a pick on that?
Because the power of the...
Powered up. Who's going to win this 1v1? Gasrel takes out Labasco. He does take out that guy Tyler, but we're going to see what happens here. There's a big numbers advantage. Key takes out Ramza, though. Still, big number advantage for blue team. Nobody's on the point. Somebody should get onto the point, and everybody else should have walked forward. Bad team communication. Remember, this is a pug, though.
That was a really good play coming out from Red Panda. He was able to use his sound barrier when his entire team was inside of the grav and able to save them. They were able to turn it around. Yeah.
Good purple right there. Nobody to take advantage of it. We got all on Team D respawning. They have 3 ults compared to 2 ults from Team C. Here comes a Fatter Shatter. Misses with the Fatter Shatter. What are they going to do in response? Here comes Key. Gets the kill. Did I hear a Justice come out? Justice did come out. Oh, and they get picked off by Key. Wow. Big plays by Key.
Justice came out, but it did not rain as we saw Key immediately ult once he saw the Pharah in the air. And that's pretty hairy play from both of them, but
yeah,
it seems like
I'm
that's
assuming
fine.
that was just a quick ult to try to switch off, yeah.
Yeah.
So that guy Tyler switches to Doomfist. Tough with this Brigitte and McCree. I'm not sure if I'd pick that. You know, it's a guy named Torbjorn you could have picked.
You think Torbjorn would be better here? Let's see what Rams has to think about this. As
He takes out that guy Tyler. Here comes a big ult coming in from Tiny Hippo. Tiny Hippo and everyone else gets picked off. Kind of a bad ult by Key. Gets picked, gets killed though. But he does take out the Lucio. So we're Team C. Are they going to be able to pull off the Christmas miracle to make this a game? Bring it back over?
We'll have
We
to
just need
see.
to see him get onto the point.
He'll
Can
have to
the
run
Steven
fast.
just get there?
And he's
Get
able
on
to
the
get them.
point, get overtime. Here comes an ult coming in from the Zarya. Nobody's really there to take advantage. Turn behind you, that guy Tyler. There's a Ana in the ult that was just needed. Both the supports get taken out. This is not looking good for Team C. That guy Tyler gets taken out. Gasrel gets taken out. Ramza gets taken out. Brigitte gets taken out, and we are done for tonight. Team D gets the win.
No, Team C gets the win, Girardi.
Oh, Team C. Did they mix up the team names again?
Did we mix up the team names?
We probably mixed up the team names.
We'll see this play
Team
of the game
C
come from Tiny
wins.
Hippo. I think
Now
this
you
is the
see me,
bomb.
now you don't.
See, look at the bomb
I
here.
think they switched the
Oh,
colors
it's a different
around.
bomb.
Changed the name, but I'm not sure.
It's the double on the supports. That's a free push. That's a free cart.
Ooh,
What? And
bad
the P
news
left
bears right there.
Yeah. Great plays from
So who
everyone.
would you give the card to? Tiny Hippo?
You know, I kind of want to give it to everyone because, I mean, everyone I think had at least one play that was just super impressive. I'd give it to Rush Pierrot there. I know I've been looking at the supports a lot, but Rush Pierrot had just so many. There's this one time at the end where they grabbed and he got like, I think 4 or 5 people with the purple, with the big grenade. So, you know, it's just always impressive to see really good auto players shine. So great job from everyone on Team C and Team D.
Yeah, remember this is the first night of a 2-night extravaganza.
Right. So-
Tomorrow, I think they start off at, what, is it 7?
Yep, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Earth Standard Time, we're
And we
starting
got
off.
another group of 4 matches, I believe.
Yep. 4 matches, 2 majors, 2 minors, and then on Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have our boy Frumple, coach of a 4.3K SR team. He's going to be doing a few VOD reviews of these matches. So if you want to learn a little bit, come watch the Owlet Coaches Corner, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. But
Yeah, do
first,
you
come back to the showcase.
Do you think they're gonna judge us, Love, in our casting?
Oh God, I hope not.
Anyway, that was a lot of fun. Once again, 2-0 for Team C, or maybe it was Team D. We don't know. We're not playing for victories right now. We're playing the Showcase Showdown right now.
Exactly. So thanks for everyone coming out and watching. This has been a Love Gangster Girardi experience, we'll call it. So again, thanks for watching, and have a good night, guys.
Hey, shout out to the Owlet cast. Everybody did a fantastic job today.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, have a wonderful night, everyone.